Have you ever wished you could stay a kid forever? Well, today we're flying off to a place where that's not just a wish, but a reality. Get ready to journey to the second star to the right and straight on till morning. As we explore the enchanting world of Peter Pan, our story begins in the cozy Darling nursery in London. One night, a magical boy named Peter Pan flies through the window, searching for his lost shadow. He's not just any boy. He's the boy who never grows up, the leader of the Lost Boys, and a resident of the fantastical island of Neverland. Peter can fly, he can fight with a sword, and he can crow just like a rooster. With him is his fiery and loyal pixie friend, Tinker Bell, whose fairy dust holds a special kind of magic. In the nursery, he meets the three darling children, Wendy, John, and Michael. Wendy is a natural storyteller, captivating her younger brothers with tales of Peter Pan's adventures long before they ever met him. When Peter appears, they are struck. Peter, charmed by Wendy's stories and her kind heart, makes a daring proposal. He invites them to come with him to Neverland. But how can they get there? Peter reveals the secret. All it takes is a happy thought and a little bit of fairy dust. With a sprinkle from Tinker Bell, the children feel a strange, wonderful lightness. They think of birthday parties, candy, and sunny days at the beach. Suddenly, their feet lift off the floor. They are flying. Out the nursery window they soar, following Peter and Tinker Bell across the London skyline, on their way to a world beyond their wildest dreams. Neverland is a place of pure imagination. It's a vibrant island with lush jungles, mysterious caves, and a sparkling mermaid lagoon. It's home to brave warriors, mischievous mermaids, and of course, Peter's gang, the Lost Boys. These are boys who fell out of their prams and were never claimed, so Peter brought them to Neverland to live with him. They live in a secret underground home, and their days are filled with games, exploration, and endless adventure. For Wendy, John, and Michael, arriving in Neverland is like stepping into one of Wendy's own stories. They explore the island, swim with mermaids, who can be a bit cheeky, and learn the ways of the Lost Boys. Wendy, with her gentle and nurturing nature, quickly steps into the role of a mother figure for all the boys, mending their clothes and telling them bedtime stories, bringing a touch of home to their wild existence. But Neverland isn't all fun and games. Danger lurks in the shadows, most notably in the form of the fearsome Captain Hook. Hook is a dastardly pirate, captain of the ship the Jolly Roger, and he has a personal vendetta against Peter Pan. Why? Because in a past duel, Peter cut off Hook's hand and fed it to a crocodile. The crocodile loved the taste so much that it has been following Hook ever since, hoping for the rest of him. The only warning Hook gets is the ticking of a clock the crocodile also swallowed. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The sound haunts his every move. Hook and his bumbling crew of pirates, including his loyal first mate, Mr. Shmee, are constantly plotting to capture Peter and the Lost Boys. Their rivalry leads to thrilling sword fights, narrow escapes, and cunning traps. John and Michael, armed with toy weapons and boundless courage, eagerly join the fray, living out their own pirate fantasies. One of the most memorable conflicts happens when Captain Hook, consumed by his desire for revenge, devises his most wicked plan yet. He kidnaps Wendy, John, Michael, and all the Lost Boys, taking them to his ship. He plans to make them walk the plank. He even leaves behind a special present for Peter, a bomb, disguised as a gift from Wendy. But Tinker Bell, in a moment of incredible bravery and self-sacrifice, intercepts the bomb, saving Peter's life at the cost of her own. Seeing his friend fade away, a heartbroken Peter calls on all the children who believe in fairies to clap their hands. Across the world, the sound of clapping brings Tinker Bell back to life, her light shining brighter than ever. Fueled by love for his friends and a renewed sense of purpose, Peter flies to the Jolly Roger for the final showdown. The deck of the ship becomes a battlefield. Peter, with his unmatched agility and sword skills, duels with Captain Hook in an epic battle of wits and courage. He skillfully disarms Hook, who ends up falling overboard, right into the jaws of the waiting crocodile. Tick-tock, no more. The pirates are defeated, and Neverland is safe once again. With Captain Hook gone, Peter and his friends are victorious. Peter, being the new captain of the Jolly Roger, can sail it anywhere he wants. And with a little help from Tinker Bell's fairy dust, he can even make it fly. They sail the magical ship through the skies, back towards London. While the adventure was thrilling, Wendy, John, and Michael start to feel a pull towards home. They miss their parents, their cozy beds, and the familiar comfort of their lives. Wendy realizes that while Neverland is wonderful, it isn't her forever home. She and her brothers need to grow up. The Lost Boys, hearing Wendy's stories about mothers and home, decide they want to go with her. They've never known a family, and the idea is too wonderful to resist. Peter, however, refuses. The very idea of growing up is his greatest fear. For him, it means losing the joy, freedom, and magic of childhood. So he makes the difficult decision to stay behind in Neverland forever, the boy who wouldn't grow up. Wendy, John, Michael, and the Lost Boys fly the ship back to the darling nursery. Their parents, who have been worried sick, are overjoyed to see them. They lovingly adopt all the Lost Boys, and the darling house becomes a much livelier, happier home. The darling children grow up just as they were meant to. They become adults with their own responsibilities and their own children. But they never forget Peter Pan or their incredible adventure in Neverland. It remains a cherished memory, a symbol of the magic that lives within a child's heart. And what about Peter? He continues his adventures in Neverland, bringing new generations of children to the island for a taste of eternal youth and fun. The story of Peter Pan is a beautiful reminder of the preciousness of childhood. It celebrates imagination, friendship, and the pure, unadulterated joy of being a kid. But it also teaches us a gentle, important lesson. Growing up is not an end, but a different kind of adventure. We may leave Neverland behind, but we carry its magic with us in our memories and in the stories we pass down. Life is a journey of growth, and every stage has its own beauty and meaning. So, the next time you look up at the night sky and see the second star to the right, think of Peter Pan. Remember that a little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust tour, just a happy thought is all you need to fly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey to Neverland, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical stories. See you next time.